sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
How you doing, Jay?
Be careful down there, boss.
Good to see you.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
How you doing, Spider? Hey, Erica.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
All fire teams, this is CP.
We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is 04. Heard an explosion. Location unclear. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units.
Doing okay?
Out.
All fire teams, this is CP.
Someone heard the sensor. Possible unit. Whoever's closest, go investigate ASAP.
Okay.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Oh man, really?
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
It was a nice try. I'm doing okay. Just kind of relaxing before I log off for tonight. How are you, Fabiano? Got to work tomorrow. First time in a week. So. Oh, really? That's weird. Um, I don't like to play naked.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Can't do anything right tonight. I don't think I've ever done an FOB with naked. Looks like I've never done swimsuits before for my staff. I don't like the look and but we'll see. I remember when I was chasing S++ volunteers, I did every combat platform imaginable.
We checked the area and found nothing. Calling off search. Over.
So many platforms, so many layouts. Can't even... It's been a long time since I've been on this layout though. But I still remember. Nope. No talking for you.
CP, this is Delta 1. I see smoke. Could be enemy activity. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. CP, this is Delta 2. I'm seeing smoke. There may be enemies in the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
Of course, I've also done all the other platforms, too, well, except for Intel.
UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
Many, many times.
CP, this is Delta 4. We'll investigate ASAP. CP, this is Zulu 6. We checked the area and found nothing. Calling off the search. Over. This is CP.
Yay!
Successful.
Out.
I almost want to get that 71 back. Then again, I was under a caution flag anyways because of that absolute bridge block. So wouldn't have really mattered. All the same. Oh, now. Really?
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOV, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Even if I was able to perfect that, my timing is so dependent on certain factors. This UAV is about to pop up. Because I dolphin dived, I have to wait for it. Yes, I could just dolphin dive all the way through, but I'm not there yet. Just goes to show how many missions I've done and muscle memory and patterns and everything else. But it's been fun so far, and it keeps being fun. So I'll keep playing. That bottom guy moves, I'm in trouble. But not this time. Go free. Well, hopefully. Perfect.
Infiltration successful.
No volunteers. As always, support is the hardest one for me to collect volunteers on. I had to really work for that. So much work. Empty base. Combat. Base development and stuff.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOV, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Nice try, buddy.
Contact!
A bunch of crap!
We are engaged with an enemy force.
Ridiculous.
Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
How you doing, Leo? Okay. You bought mother base coins? How did you do that, Leo? Did you buy coins or?
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
You just gotta learn how to play the game, that's all. You can turn it into a real asset. I mean, if you follow my basic concepts, you can get through bases without custom mines or cameras. Turn yourself into a real sneaker. Spent too long in one spot. Yes, it is. But again, I mean, you've seen enough of my videos to be able to practice your infiltration methods and get the resources you need. I mean, even if you did, say, just mid-level bases, you don't have to do high level. You'll have more than enough to spare for GMP and fuel.
Security cams picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate. All teams, this is CP. We may have a situation. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Delta 6. Delta 6, what's wrong?
Infiltration successful.
I mean, even if you just did mid-level bases, okay, not long range, but mid-range, you would earn enough resources and GMP. It just takes time to build everything at once. You know, it took a long time to build my bases up. That fourth strut on the command platform was 24 million GNP. Took 15 days. That's the longest longest development time of any item in the game. But it's the end of the road. So you can see where where your expenses are and everything else. So yeah, it's a lot of work to build 4 bases. Not everybody does.
Sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
But with 4 bases, don't forget, you can max out your units. Not everybody can get to 162. I think you can get there with 3 FOBs, but don't quote me on that. But 4, yes, is the you can get to the maximum. And if you want some of the if you want to develop everything, you have to get 4 FOBs. Because one of the, I think it's a sleep UAV, requires support 161. Or one of the units to be 161. So you essentially have to max out the game to get everything. If that's what you want. Shit. So it's like I said, it's a lot of work. But the payoff is the chance to get 100% to develop everything. Guess everybody's coming this way or something. So, I mean, the first unit I got to 162 was my combat unit, and that's because I ran a lot of combat platforms. So I did it strictly through volunteers and events, and the only time I purchased, take that, you shit. The only time I purchased combat staff through PF points was when I was almost finished with my security team. I didn't want to wait. So, I mean, you can play the events all you want, and that's great. You can make the resources required through events if you want to. You know, you can use the event. You don't have to invade other, other players.
Infiltration successful.
This is CP. Understood.
Extraction arrived in place.
9,000 points. So, I mean, you can use events to give your staff medals. Every three victories gives your soldier a medal, and that'll increase your unit levels. The more medals you have, the higher your staff, the higher your unit number. So, but yes, I agree, it does take a lot of work. Shotguns.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOV, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
That's what people do.
All units. Special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
That is the risk you take by putting high-level staff on your base. Or you can buy insurance. These for horses.
All units. Special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I wasn't paying attention.
All units. Special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
It's my standard line. You always say, hey, it's for horses. Gotta wait for a goober here to clear the...
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Yes, you are.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction device.
I really wish there was a no traces bonus in FOBs. Can you imagine what that would be like? To get an extra GMP or extra staff or whatever. Hey John. Have a reward for pulling no traces on a enemy FOB. That would be great. A is for horses. Interesting. What is this? This is the Bound Dragons layout. I just noticed that. Eight 16, 8 9. Okay. I'm doing okay tonight, John. Just relaxing, basic stuff. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Good job.
Careful down there, boss.
Good job. I'm not going to worry about unprocessed. After the shenanigans I encountered last week, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, I'll still farm Skullface and War Economy, but it's not a priority anymore. Because I had one day where I did close to 50,000 units of unprocessed containers that I stole, and none of it went into my unprocessed category. So I spent an entire day farming FOBs, stealing red containers, and didn't get any credit for it. So I got about 300 and some thousand to go. And I'm not going to worry about it. Because I don't want to farm Skullface and War Economy that much. Because I can do the farming part, but it just gets dull. Yeah, I know. That's good, Leo.
CP, this is Delta 3. We may have an intruder. Going on alert. Over.
Yeah, John, I have a hard time with that.
Let your guard down. Out.
Whoa! Thank God it's non-lethal. Then again, that's the problem with non-lethal. They don't stop you, they just knock you out. I could do it maybe 10 times, then I get bored. And that's with farming a vehicle at the same time. What the hell? Oh shit. You know what?
Wait, stop! Don't shoot!
I wonder if that'll count as a pistol shot. I mean, I tried farming Hellbound for the walker gears, the special walker gear that you get in Emmerich's lab, but that gets dull in a hurry. So I've done Skullface and the War Economy. But after, like I said, after 10 sessions, it just gets dull.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived.
Volunteer. I'll take it. And a PF skill. But to be fair, John, you also did all your vehicle and tank farming beforehand, right? I still have to do that. I'm still doing that part of it. So I'm farming not just the the containers, I'm doing the walker gears, the guns, and the vehicles too. So it's a little more involved for me. If I was just doing containers only, I could do it faster. In fact, I haven't done a back up, back down, quiet exit cycle in a while. So
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
I was way behind on my PF stuff. When I knew that my combat unit and security team weren't going to drive any more success, I had to start with the vehicles, the guns, and everything else. So that was where I owed most of my PF skill success, is in the combat unit and security team being 162 and or full of S++. Because some of the people I was facing didn't have that. So it gave me the edge.
All fire teams, this is CP. Security cams picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
I mean, once I reach the 1,000 mark
Defend your position.
for everything, then I can kind of rest easy. But I'm still going to that, getting to that point. Of course, I have more parasites than most people. Dude.
What?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those hacked
All units,
staff.
alert.
I have one, actually. She's S++ in combat, or no, medical. And she has S++ in base development. So I gave her 2 medals,
This is Zulu 7.
and she went into
Tightening security.
combat and R&D both
CP,
at S++.
surroundings. Out.
Whereas support and Intel are S+. Holy shit.
This is CP. Understood. Return to your post. Over.
Okay, enough of the handgun shit.
All units, special alert. Defend your position. Out.
Under attack!
Yeah.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, everything changes when your rank starts going up. That is nice to see, though. I never thought it would get to this point. I've even gone back to using the Mizra in my defenses. I can afford it now. So...
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
I mean, in a sense, I kind of wish... No. Leo, you don't have to. You can do mid-level base like the one I'm on now. Say between 39 and 49. You get enough. Okay, if you look back at some of the streams that I've put out there, I tackle every kind of platform except Intel. And you can see how I do it. You can use the weapons that I use and the routes that I use to get through. And eventually your volunteers will start piling up on you.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
So, I mean, this base here is abandoned. Okay, but because his force settings are still active, okay, he has grade 7 equipment and all that. If I can make it to the core on this base, I'll gain resources. I don't need the staff, but that's not the point, since you're looking for resources. And that's all you have to do, is get to the core. I mean, there's nothing to steal on this base. I don't need the staff. I'm just going through to get points and resources.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I'll show you what I'm talking about when I'm finished here, Leo. If I can make it through without getting caught. Hurry up.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I should just start shocking people. How about that? There you go. Took you long enough. 100%.
Infiltration successful.
Okay, Leo, let me show you.
Extraction arrived at the base.
Okay. These rewards here are what you're after. You're not after the staff that you capture. Okay, don't worry about what staff you're collecting. Okay, worry more about this screen here, the bonus rewards. The more bases you are able to get through, you'll start stacking up your numbers really quickly. Okay, so this is what you're after. You're not after anything else. So when you need fuel, hit support platforms. When you need biological, hit base development, because that gives more than command. Okay, when you need common metal, hit combat platforms. And you keep playing through each platform, not getting caught, and you get resources and volunteers and everything else. Okay. So that's how I do it. That's how I was able to build 4 platforms or 4 FOBs. I don't like his layout anyways. Wearing my hospital scrubs.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Now, of course, medical I have the most issues with, because that platform is garbage. But this is one of the easier ways to get through four platforms to the core. So yeah, this base, like the last one, doesn't have a lot of containers to steal or high-level staff, but you're not interested in that. You're interested in what you get when you reach the core. That's your goal. Not getting espionage points or stealing stuff or anything like that. Your goal should be to get to the core every time. And that's how your resources stack up. Just by getting the core. Okay, this base is abandoned. Okay. If I were to knock a UAV out of the sky, most likely I won't get a defender. Okay. Really? Sorry.
I just witnessed an attack. Hostile presence confirmed. Over! This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out. All units. Special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
Hey locals, good to see you. My vacation was okay. I get to go back to work tomorrow. There's no camera.
This is Delta 1. Seeing smoke. Possible enemy attack. Over. CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at the base.
And a volunteer. So Leo, I got a S++ volunteer out of that mission. And I added to my supplies of plants. So the more medical platforms I hit, the higher my plants are gonna go. That's how it works. Or, in my opinion, that's the easiest way to gather resources of any kind, is by FOBs. And he has no other skills, so I'm gonna throw him out. Yeah, it's nice. Something different. And I got one extra. Really? Get the heck out of here. Well, okay, like I said, okay, you can look at the bases you have here. Even if you're just gathering the bonus rewards at the end of the mission, okay, you can look at this base here. Okay, that's not a lot of fuel, but okay, there's no... This base is essentially abandoned, okay? The base owner doesn't play this game anymore. His base is out there for the world to see, and you can attack it any way you want. Okay? Now, my experience is to go without shooting people, you know, perfect stealth and all that. That's all you have to do, is get to the core on a base like this. You don't have to hit, say, you know, a base like this, which has mines and cameras and everything else. You don't need to do that. Not with the player with your ability. Eventually you'll get there, just like I did. Okay, but you don't have to take on a base like this, which has a large degree of difficulty. You don't need to do that. And the more bases you are successful on, the higher your resource totals are going to go. That's all it is. There's nothing to it. I mean, can you imagine wearing something like this on an FOB? You can match your camo, you know? They don't allow that, so... Yeah, Locos, I use that R&D route all 98 out of 100 times. Yeah, about that many. And 98 out of 100 times it'll work right. Occasionally I'll find a mine in a place I'm not expecting and it'll kill me. But
successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
yeah, for a long time, all I did was mid-range and short range. That was all I was able to handle. But eventually I was able to learn how to play long range security. And things just got better after that, so... It takes time, it's a learning process. You're gonna fail.
Delta 1, search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay on the alert. Out.
Just gotta keep that in mind. Keep pressing forward. You're not gonna win every time out. Okay, you don't have to do it for... No. It's just a skin, that's all it is. Has nothing to do with... Now I have heard people say they have trouble reading enemy staff who are visible with noctocyanin on light-colored bases as opposed to dark-colored bases. But that's an individual thing. It's not a game mechanic.
Go, go, go!
bottom line, it doesn't matter what color your base is. It could be bright orange and... I mean, this wood color is nice, but it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't add anything. Oh shit! Thanks, Fox Engine. It's all a matter of personal taste, personal choice.
Extraction
So now I like the Lego one. Another volunteer. That blue Lego one is really nice to my eyes. Unfortunately, it's not on every base. You look at mine in the background, and it looks good to my eyes. I like it. It's better than that blue camouflage one, which I also used. But again, it's all a matter of personal aesthetics. Well, that's a Christmas one. Base color. That's the one I'm talking about. I had this for a long time. Christmas colors. Yeah, I can't handle this. I've never liked this. Now this one is unique in the sense that since we have bases that are essentially abandoned, it would be nice if the game shifted those bases into this kind of color because it looks like it's abandoned. You know, that would be a nice touch. But I'm always partial to the Lego. Unfortunately, that color pattern isn't all over like the wood is. I just think that, look at that, that's beautiful. I love that. What's up, fellas? Take that.
Roger.
This is Speedcar. On station at LC.
Bound dragons. Bound Dragons.
Gaining altitude.
Well, I've played Bound Dragons for 2 years, and before the riot pistol, it was just a shotgun, smoke, sleep grenades, and all that. The riot pistol makes it easier, but no. Wow. For all the time that I spent farming vehicles, I've gone down 3 straight weeks. I don't really understand PF rank anymore. Bound Dragons is, in some ways, is harder than a regular FOB match because of the riot suits, but the Bound Dragons event doesn't have UAVs on every platform, so you don't have to worry about that. But sometimes you have issues trying to get through those riot suits. People get intimidated because they're impervious to normal weapons. So I've developed different methods to get through, and I was able to actually get through with just decoys, throwing them at the guards at their feet and deploying them when they would turn and look at me, or in some cases not look at me. So that's how I was able to figure it out that way, my way. Other people do it differently. There's a guy who does he does Bound Dragons in Raiden, and he runs fast, and he can sneak through 3 platforms and wind up on the core platform and do all his work and all the tasks just before he hits that last platform. So, you know, everybody has their own play style, their own, you know, way to get to point A to point B. So
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
when I do when I've done Bound Dragons in the past,
Careful down there, boss.
I've stuck to 2 platforms, R&D and medical. Because medical on Bound Dragons gives out a pretty decent plant payout. So after a FOB defense, I can hit that instead of another person's medical base to refill my resources. But on R&D, I can all my costs, except for the non-lethal sniper rifle that I use for the UAV weak point, all my other costs are covered by the rewards for the R&D event, for the R&D platform. So again, I was able to get through that platform using only decoys. Throw them at their feet, activate them, knock them out. Move on to the next one. And I have that video on my YouTube page you can use for reference. So since I don't have to do events anymore on this account, I haven't done it in a while. Speak your mind. Say what you want. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing my experiences. That's why I'm broadcasting. Well, see, again, Leo, that's how some people play.
What?
Oh. Yeah, that's right, Julio. I have to do that for you.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, anyways. Excuse me. Perfect zeros. 100%.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at base.
Again, support is so stingy. Okay, Julio, I'm gonna go to Metal Gear Online now. Defenders are hard to be. Not everyone is able to win as a defender. Don't feel bad. I don't win every match. And I've had my ass handed to me on more than one occasion. So well, as a veteran of Metal Gear Online 1 for PS2 and Metal Gear Online 2, this game has problems. Really?
Give me a hand. Give me a hand.
Kidding me? What the hell is this? I don't know what that was. No, Leo, I haven't used the XP boost. Not on this account. Run around in the dark at random. Yeah, I haven't played this in a long time, so... Run around like a chicken with your head cut off.
Give me a hand.
I'm new to this, so I don't know. Now, like I said, I'm a veteran of the two previous Metal Gears Online, and I had a lot of trouble with this edition. Yes, it was. Oh, good stuff. I'm no legend in this game, I can tell you that. This is not my thing. Good times.
I see an enemy.
Yeah, it looks nice for a bunch of random pieces strung around. There's no... There's no way to really tell where you are. You know? It doesn't flow very well. I guess that's a better way to put it. Sorry. Okay. No, I didn't buy the Quiet DLC. I haven't bought any DLC for MGO. How do you get out of this? I don't want to play this anymore. Not my thing. Well, like I said, I mean, I was a veteran of the two previous versions, and this left me cold. I mean, it's two factions, liquid and solid. You know, it's like, really? You're not going to make units or... Like in the original Metal Gear Online, you had the units from the main game. Ocelot unit, the GRU, and one other one. I don't remember what it was. Okay, and they all had different uniforms. In this game, it's just liquid and solid. You know, just kind of didn't look right. I mean, I would love to see a game that would incorporate every unit in Metal Gear history, you know. So, like for example, let's say I wanted to use skins for my FOB staff. Okay. Let's say I wanted to have genome soldiers instead of swimsuits for my girls. Okay. We should have that ability to really make you know, make the game come alive with the history of the franchise. I think that was something that we could do a lot more for. Is, you know, throwbacks to. I mean, we already had a throwback with the Solid Snake and Gray Fox skins and the MGS3 Tiger Stripe and the sneaking suit and everything, and the Eva gear and the boss. Well, you should make that available for all the staff to use, and bring in, you know, you can wear whatever you want for your staff.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
So instead we got battle dress for everybody. You know, it would be cool, for example, so instead of battle dress, they're wearing the Ocelot unit uniforms with the black and the red beret and everything else. I think that would look cool, and it's a throwback to the Metal Gear Solid 3 or the Peace Sentinels from Peace Walker. It would add a really good flavor, I guess, to this great game if you had skins for your combat staff. You can make DLC for your FOB units, and you know, you could have them unlock or develop to X amount of grades, since that's what we have now. You could do that for, again, using the Ocelot unit as my example. Okay, grade 11 Ocelot unit would have the same damage resistance as battle dress, because nothing changes with each grade of battle dress. They all look the same. So there's no real reason not to have skins for your FOB staff. Because once you develop the battle dress, it doesn't change, even though you can go up to grade 11. The sneaking suits are the same thing. Well, some people like to do that, Leo. That's part of the game, man. Unfortunately, it doesn't. You know, and that's a bit of a shame, I think.
Somebody attacked me. Most likely an intruder. Please advise. Over.
It's a real shame.
Understood. We are under attack. All units on alert. Out.
Infiltration successful.
I mean, they give you all these camouflage to use, and you can't use them on FOBs. You only have solid colors, and I'm a fan of that. So yeah, I mean, you used to be able to, in Metal Gear Online 2, you could change your loadout, what you wore, down to what people had on their feet. You know, it went completely customizable. You can change your uniform color, and then what you wore on your chest harness, your hip holster, the shoes on your feet, gloves, you know, a whole bunch of customizable items. And I wish you could do that here, but they just chose not to do that. Where's your cameras? Okay. Now here's the big twist with cameras and mines on mid-range security. There's a weakness. You can lay them down however you want, but because it's mid-range, and I could just use my box and a smoke grenade and roll right past them, which I'll try to do here.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
All units. Special alert. Defend your position. Out.
It's a little harder. That guy does not help me any.
Camps picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
I want him to die.
CP, this is Smoke 6. I can see smoke. Possible enemy sabotage. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out.
There goes his
CP, this is
bridge
Smoke
block.
7. There was an explosion. Damage unknown. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, we may have intruders. Out.
You're a little sneaky, aren't you? Yes, it is.
Sabotage. Over.
I'll agree to that.
This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out. CP, this is Delta 3. We're under fire. Suppressed weapon. No shot card. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Hostile! Out.
Shit, I missed.
CP, this is Zulu 4. I see smoke. Could be enemy activity. Over. This is CP. Understood. Tighten security and stay alert. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your positions. Out.
I had played the PS3 version of this game. Got 92% on it. And the difference is like night and day. Leo, that's what some people do. The only way to defend against that is to have insurance.
All units, special alert. Defend your positions.
Then you don't really lose anything. Your staff will go into the sick bay instead of getting killed. The shotguns are not good against high-level players.
CP, this is Delta 6. We finished our search of the area. Couldn't find anyone. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert. Don't let them get the drop on you. Out. All units, special alert. Defend your position.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived in database.
Excuse me. Does anybody want to see single player? I'm a little tuckered out on FOBs right now. Pick a mission. Any mission. Except the replays. Just give me a standard. Oops. $49. Except the replays, and that's a replay. What's the highest you've got to, Locos? Okay, pick one. Let's. Okay. As it so happens, I did this the other day on this very stream. See if I can duplicate it. Yeah, he's a problem. Okay.
Boss, you okay?
Hey, Comics.
Could it be that sniper? Quiet. Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
I'm gonna get my head blown off. Alright. There we go.
Look out, boss. Take cover. There's a laser sight trained on your head.
I saw this off a YouTube video, and it's worked for me more than once, so bear that in mind. Hopefully it'll work here too. Ha! Gotcha, Chicky.
Get her. With those abilities of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the skulls. Now move in and finish her boss. She's working for Cypher. The female sniper. Quiet. Cypher's assassin. Finish her. She's one of the skulls. Hurry up and kill her. No. Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here. Boss. Boss.
100%. Now this method does two things. It satisfies the requirement that she be defeated with non-lethal weapons, and satisfies the requirement for her without using firearms. So you can do both of those in one shot using this method.
Boss, you're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't even know the extent of her abilities. She is not setting foot on this base. Good word, boss. Can't believe you took her down alive. Now bring her back here.
That's such an
Let's
ugly
find
dye
out what
job.
she really is.
You're no
This is
sniper
too
wolf.
dangerous. Kill her.
You're no sniper wolf. You're no sniper wolf.
This is the boss's decision.
Again, they made a skin for this game of a previous Metal Gear character. We could do that for FOBs if we wanted to. It's not like they can't. So,
Gaining altitude.
you know, that's an opportunity lost to me. So you get the 4 objectives done and an S rank.
Departing.
Neutralize Quiet without hitting her with lethal weapons. So, 100% on that one. Got a good heroism total. And volunteers. Which are going to get ejected because I don't need them. So, how you doing, Visceral? Good to see you, man. Okay. Yeah, I did that too. I refuse to drop a tank on her, though. That's a waste. I did, actually. The guy, killed all your staff, and he was trying to get to the core, and I killed him with my grenade launcher. So that was me. On your medical platform? You're welcome. Yeah, I got him at the last second. He thought it was going to be smooth and kill all your guards and everything else. And I got a waste of damn resources. The thing is expensive. I don't like to get disconnected like that. Okay, pick a mission. Accept the replays. You're very welcome. And I'm not watching the prologue. Doing okay? 10. Doing alright. No major issues. The fires are still burning, but I'm outside the danger zone, so I don't have an issue with that. I don't use the riot pistol in single player, it's too expensive. Starting daytime.
Is to rescue a prisoner being held at Lamar Khatib Palace. He's known as Malak, Angel to his fellow Mujahideen. Start by checking the target's VI on your iDroid. The Soviets captured him and took him to the ruins of the palace. His family was subsequently killed in an airstrike on his village. The Soviet scorched earth operation wiped it off the map. The client is none other than his father. Or rather, this was his father's dying wish. Manage to rescue other prisoners as well. Each one will add a bonus to our pay. When you see them, I'm sure your conscience will tell you what to do.
Really? I'm the legendary big boss. I don't have a conscience.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, those kids are hard to escort sometimes. It took more than one try to get it right.
Lamar Khatib Palace. The target should be somewhere at that outpost.
Screw your bridge block. Dolphin diving in single player? What's wrong with you? Hurry, hurry, hurry! Stay down.
There, that's the target.
That's okay. I don't need a... Oh, really, huh? Frickin' riot suits, get out! Ah, crap. That's what happens when you run! Oops. Hey there! Okie doke. Have a good one. Be back at work, so during the week I'll be on in the evenings sometime. Ooh. Ooh, really?
Badly wounded. We can rule out a full extraction. We'll just have to do it by chopper. Call the chopper from your iDroid, boss. Then carry the target to it.
Same to you.
Roger.
Before it kicks out one of my...
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
And a free vehicle.
Target extracted.
Oh, shit.
Exfiltrate the hot zone, boss.
Forgot one more thing.
Штаб, это КП. Позавидел огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Но потеряли врага. Враг все еще прячется поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Штаб, это КП. Ответьте. Штаб, ответьте. Штаб.
Gaining altitude.
Штаб, это КП. Штаб, прием.
to tell stories about this one, boss.
S rank. That's what happens when you don't kill people.
Boss.
Okay. Pick a mission, any mission. And this will be my last one for tonight. I have to get my stuff together for tomorrow. Any mission except the prologue or the replay missions. Pick one, any one. I just did mission 10 and mission 40. Occupation forces with water pistol only. Okay. Why you gotta make it hard for me?
This
Let's see.
mission has two objectives. Eliminate the colonel scheduled to take up a post at Smasi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakai village and search for the colonel and his deployment plans. combat vehicles, you'll want to use explosive weaponry. Missiles, grenades, placed explosives. If you haven't developed these yet, use your iDroid to give the order. Choose your weapon according to the situation.
Give me your shitty bridge blocks. I missed him. I thought there was usually a guy there. Oh well. Maybe it's only the subsistence version. What are you looking at?
Okay, subject is in. Spit it out. The Soviet tank. If you could steal that, nothing could stop you. But make a wrong move, and it'll chew you up.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I appreciate that. I like how the iDroid's laser burns the paper. That's kind of neat. That's a nice little detail.
Boss, that document you just got is the deployment plans for the Smasi Fort reinforcements. According to the plans, the Colonel is supposed to join up with the tank unit of Waksin Barracks and then proceed to Smasi Fort. Those tanks being on the move doesn't make things easy. Hurry, boss. I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid.
Hey Juan, how are you? Good to see you. I'm on my last mission for the day. I got a tough challenge. Let's see if I can make it. Oh shit. God damn it. Let's try that again.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
Let's try that again.
I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid.
Mm-hmm. You shitbag. Go around. Visceral just said water pistol only. So I don't have much of a choice. You can't use anything else. Besides, if you're going to strip it all the way down, you gotta improvise. Hell yeah. This is not going to work, but we'll try it anyways. Okay, that's it for now.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
I'll have to do that the next time I stream. I'll do that first. Get that on tape before I can do anything else. See if I can accomplish that objective. But that'll be it for tonight, and I'll be on in the evenings during the week. We'll see how things go. Christmas is... who knows what's going to happen. But as always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you all soon. Have a good one.